Hi. It's the Opie and Anthony show. Opie took off. He had to go. He was swollen.
Yeah.
He was definitely taking on a Rocky Dennis look.
It's not like Jim gets swollen on this show.
No, his eye was swollen.
There's a different type of swollen. Jimmy gets swollen when there's certain girls in the studio.
This was his face, and he's supposed to go to a doctor.
Yeah.
Well, we have to figure out how to turn the music down now. Because Stuntbrain's and Michael Chiklis is in, and already Bob Kelly is asking questions that he's wrong.
Yeah, because it was on the prep sheet. Whenever we get a prep sheet, Michael, I got to apologize. I don't know who puts it together, but it's completely wrong.
Well, you know what?
And why would his mic work?
They probably got it.
Hold on.
His mic working.
We have no one knows what we're doing here.
Hey, here I am.
There you go.
Well, you know, they probably went to IMDb and looked it up because, you know, according to IMDb, I have a house in Greece and I speak 3 languages.
You do?
Oh, really?
Yeah, I'm really happy about that.
You really do?
No.
I'm kidding.
No.
I'm kidding. What am I, that good of an actor?
Do you,
everybody?
do you look at some of the stuff on the web and just go, oh, my God, what are these people? Why are they bothering?
Yeah, sometimes, man. That's crazy. You know, look, I don't know where they get things. I don't know. I guess people talk and it's weird. They must sit around campfires and make stuff up.
Make it all up. And the more successful you've gotten, I mean, the Shield really put you over the top. That just, I mean, from season 1, people were really digging that show. It was a whole new type of, except for regular cable, HBO movies like that, you didn't see that on
Basic cable.
Cable.
Absolutely.
So you guys really kind of broke it open for shows like Rescue Me and other shows where they,
Nip Tuck
Nip Tuck. I mean, that hard language where you're like, did I just hear that?
Yeah, right, exactly.
You know, was there any concern when you went into it that there's going to be problems?
Well, you know, my first question is, are we going to do this? Really? Yeah, like, because if the pink pages come down on the first day of shooting and it's like a boiled version of this, I quit. I don't want to do it. Right. But if we're going to do this, I'm in. And Peter Liguori and Kevin Riley, who were heading up FX at that time, went, no, man, we're either going to fall on our asses or we're going to do really well.
That at least,
the pink pages, by the way, are the rewrites.
Yeah,
Jimmy, thank you. Jimmy, a fellow actor.
So people know that, you know, you see a great script and all of a sudden the next day the pink ones are ready.
It stinks, and then they take all the teeth out of it.
Yeah, right.
That happened to me.
Yeah, that's why it was. That's why it was pretty unique to see something like that. You know.
Yeah, it was crazy. As a matter of fact, they just said, "Look, you only have this much money to shoot it. You only have this much time to shoot it. But go." You know, and hey, we were cool with that.
You know what's cool about it is it wasn't some big budget show.
No,
but it had that realism, the grit to it, and stuff. That
well, you know, innovation. You know, it's you have to make do with what you have. And the fact is that's one of the reasons why we shot it the way we did. We made it look like a docudrama because, you know, we had two cameras and a butt dolly. You know, we didn't even have a proper dolly. We have something called a skate dolly, which is like an octagonal board with some like roller skate.
A little bumpier than
yeah. So we just thought, you know, Clark Johnson's brilliant cat, man. He directed the pilot. You know who Clark is, right? From Homicide: Life on the Street, and you know he directed SWAT, and he's really amazing talent. In any case, he directed the pilot, and he wanted, the camera to be like another person in the room.
Right.
And he created this sort of docudrama look, which makes it really visceral. It makes you feel like you're in the room with us. You know?
Yeah.
And it's a very cool way to shoot a show.
I guess the whole show's wrapping up, though, huh?
Yeah, this is it. 7 seasons. I can't
Amazing,
believe it.
7.
Yeah, you know, time flies when you're having fun, man.
Yeah.
We had a great time shooting this show. It was really life-changing for all of us. Tremendous amount of attention. We, essentially created a network, changed some things up in the business. And, it's cool to be kind of part of something historic like that. But, and also I'm kind of spoiled because I've been playing Vic Mackey for 7 years. It's not every day you get a role like that, and, so I'm kind of like looking at stuff and going, really? Really? But I will say I got lucky, I got this cool little part in this Spielberg movie, he produced this movie called Eagle Eye.
Eagle Eye, right.
Yeah, and it's a very cool movie, and Shia LaBeouf he's the real thing, man. The kid's cool. He's a very cool
What's
guy.
the gist of the movie?
This is them all. God, this is the movie that I've seen promoted in IMAX.
Yeah, man, it's heavy.
That looks fantastic. Where it's you have 30 seconds to leave the room, like that.
Yeah,
that
right.
Awful, creepy caller voice.
Exactly. Well, you'll never look at your cell phone or your computers or your credit cards the same way again.
I heard him in an interview. The CIA guys were there, and they were like, "Can you really do all the stuff they do in the movie?" And they played him back a phone call he had on his cell phone from a couple days before. They just recorded it.
There's some See, but he's been around the campfire. He's making. I almost swore. That's all right. He's making stuff up.
I didn't say that. Shyla said that in an interview.
You're making it
I
up.
swear to God, I don't lie.
Jimmy lies.
Wait, you said
I'm a Catholic.
Bobby lies all the time.
Shia LaBeouf said it on an interview yesterday.
Yeah, well, actually, man, something that was really cool is I played the Secretary of Defense in the movie, and we shot at the Pentagon.
Oh, really?
Yeah, and it was trippy.
That's got to be a little rough to get the permits to do that.
Yeah, check it out. I actually flew in and landed on the green of the Pentagon in a Black Hawk helicopter in post 9/11
cool
America.
Was that?
Unbelievably cool. We were walking us around the bowels of the Pentagon. I turned to this 5-star general and I said, "General, you got to tell me, how did this happen?" And he said, "To tell you the truth, it almost didn't. We weren't going to let this happen." And I thought, God damn it, this is an American film crew in America wanting to shoot an American film. Mm-hmm. Why can't we do this? And he made it happen. And I applauded the guy. I was like, way to go, man. That's cool.
It's funny how sometimes if you get a little bit of celebrity, or as you have a lot of bit of celebrity, how people will kind of cut you some slack. It's like, hey, you want to see the room where we keep the real films of the Kennedy assassination?
It's amazing. I felt like, George C. Scott in Doctor Strange. He's going to see the big board. We went into that room. We went into the room where they, they plan attacks in. It's great. It's insane. And it's funky. You walk in there and you have a cell phone. I hear this voice. And it's the computer. It knew that I had a cell phone in my pocket, and I had to take my cell phone out and leave it at the door.
Damn.
It's weird.
And there are some iffy pictures on it.
Photos of your own genitals.
Speaking of celebrity weirdness, we walked in, and when you come in, you have to show a picture license, or ID to come into the Pentagon, and these hardcore Marines up there, and everybody in the cast and crew that's walking in there is pulling out their wallets, and I started to pull it out, and I hear, "Vic Mackey is in the house." and I look up, and the Marine's like, "You, sir, do not need any photo ID. Come with me."
Thank you. You walk in and peel off the rubber mask.
Exactly.
I've gotten in.
It was very, very cool. That's one of the coolest things about being an actor is things like that. To do.
Why am I here? I don't belong here.
Yeah, I don't. Exactly. Someone's going to. You always feel like you're going. And believe me, I'm not trying to equate myself on any level with celebrity, but you do realize.
Neither am I,
Bobby. But you do. It is an odd thing how people do kind of give you that little leeway, or hey, I listen.
Really?
Yes, Jimmy?
No, I'm actually agreeing with you. I'm with you.
Now, another thing is, you've had really good success with your career coming from a spot where you were told by certain reviewers that you'd never work again.
Yeah. Well.
Have you ever seen some of those people?
I need to clarify something. It wasn't reviewers. It was the
business,
the power of the business. It was worse.
What happened?